Boy, the times have really changed. For a guy to actually really think, a guy that's won nothing, to say, you know what, I feel I can tell a 6-time Super Bowl champ, and I'm not saying Tom Brady is above reproach. That's not what I'm saying. And if Tom is not playing well, come on, 12. Come on, 1-2. I need you. Come on, give me a little something. I need a little bit more from you. Okay, but to take it to the steps that Leonard Fournette said he could go to, nah, Skip. Nah, I'm out on that one.
Huh?
I'm out on that one, Skip.
When I read these quotes the first time last night, I said, is he joking?
That's what
He's not joking.
No.
I'm hard on Tom, and he's hard on me? What? No, it doesn't work that way.
No, it does not.
I am so trying to get on board with Leonard Fournette. When our show first started in 2016, the first day of the show, I picked him to win the Heisman Trophy. And he let me down because it's hard to deal with St. Nick's defense.
Yes.
And for the second straight year, he got shut down and shut out by Alabama. And that was the end of that deal. And then I tried to like him in Jacksonville, albeit under the Tom Coughlin regime. And he had his moments. He had 1,040 yards his first year. Then he was hurt much of his second year. And then last year he had 1,152 yards. Not bad, 4.3 per carry. And I'm thinking that's pretty good. And Jacksonville didn't think it was good at all because they were tired of his attitude.
Correct.
And they shopped him, couldn't find a buyer.
Right.
And they just cut him.
I cut him.
He was on the open market.
Yeah.
What was he, the fourth pick?
He was the fourth pick in the draft. Yeah,
What?
First back taken.
Huh, interesting. And he's just free. He's out there. Anybody can sign Leonard Fournette.
Right.
And I was ecstatic when the Bucs jumped on it and said, yeah, we could use that. And I wasn't that ecstatic after the game at New Orleans because he carried 5 times for 5 total yards. He caught 1 ball for 14, which was pretty good because he can catch it and run with it, obviously. Then Sunday happened. And he wound up with 103 yards on 12 carries, but the last carry was the carry because he just broke it loose for 46 yards and the game-breaking touchdown.
Right.
Way to go, Leonard. And then I guess he was feeling himself, right? I guess. That's all I can figure out. And because Tom Brady goes out of his way to buddy up to the 53rd guy on the roster. Any of the special teams kids, he wants to be their friend. Well, maybe he wanted so much to be Leonard's friend. And by the way, when Leonard scored, Brady was all over him. They're hugging each other. So maybe he's opened his door so wide that Leonard thinks, me and Tom, we're close now.
Yeah, but
I can just tell.
There's levels to that, Skip. I remember Steve Williams, who was the former caddy of Greg Norman, but he's probably most known for being the caddy of Tiger Woods. And he and Greg went their separate ways, and they asked him why. He said, Greg and I had gotten too close. I had gotten too comfortable. Greg would hit a terrible shot, and I would say, what were you thinking, dum-dum? Or bonehead? He's like, hold on, wait a minute. Because normally, Skip, if the golfer hits a bad shot, he's like, the caddy gave me the wrong club. And you just have to bite your, you're like, no, you pick that club. You know, you can say, no, instead of taking an iron or 9 iron or 4 iron, whatever, you can say, no, give me this club. You requested, I gave it to you. He didn't talk him out of it. But for Leonard Fournette, who just got there.
2.5 weeks ago.
And to talk about, oh, yeah, I'm hard on him, and he's hard on me. What?
What?
Bruh. I can honestly say, Skip, in all of my years, I have never, ever heard of this.
Ever. Tom Brady is in his 21st NFL season at age 43. Leonard is in his 4th at age 25.
Right.
What do you think?
The man has almost been in the league longer than you've been alive.
That is correct. Real close.
It's getting the thing from, look, normally how it works, if you're playing with a historically great quarterback, and I guarantee if you ask Michael Irvin, you ask Jerry Rice, even if the guy makes a mistake and throws it low or overthrows it, my bad, I should have got that one. You don't come back and say, bro, what the hell you doing? Man, what? I've never, people, I'm telling you, I played with John Elway. I've been around a lot of great, even at the Pro Bowl, Skip, we wouldn't say nothing like that to the other, and those guys just working with us for like 2 or 3 days. We would never say, bro, what the hell you doing? And for Leonard Fournette to just come in off the street and thinks he has that type of relationship with Tom Brady that he can say, oh, bro, you need to throw it better.
Or he said, I tell him, you held the ball too long. What? You held the ball too long? And then he tells me, you need to run a little harder. Well, okay, I get that part of it.
Hey.
But
I mean, now look, there have been times, you know, John was like, hey, come on, I need you to hit the hole harder. But this really? Man, I guess that's where the NFL is headed, Skip. This is a new era now. Hey.
Well, to your first point, what scares me, being a Tampa Bay fan, is that this is a bad sign.
Yeah.
Because you wanted this to really work and him to ease into the #1 back role.
Right.
Because Rojo, as they call him, Ronald Jones.
Right.
Like, I'm not sure about him as the #1 back. I could be sure about Leonard Fournette, but Jacksonville questioned his attitude,
right.
his intangible,
well,
his work ethic.
Remember, Skip, he's going to arbitration to try to get back like 300,000-400,000, maybe even more from fines and bonuses that he would have received had he not been suspended. So it's going to be interesting to see. But, Leonard Fournette, Skip, I'm shocked. And I'm like you, I'm reading this, I'm like, huh? I said, well, let me, because I'm just glancing over it like, you talk about we have that type of relationship. I'm like, okay, so let me read this again. And I'm like, you held the ball too long. Huh?
What?
I can just imagine I'd have told Selma, hey, bro, you need to get up off the ball, bro. You holding it too long. You holding it too long.
So maybe last night Tom Brady sat back and said, you know, you're not in New England anymore because your new head coach the week before just blasted you publicly. And now you got a running back saying, I criticize him and he criticizes me.
So I guess Tom is looking like a whole. Everybody feels they get their pound of flesh now. So the coach take his shot, players can take their shot. No. Somebody might can take their shot from a distance. You can't be on my team and take no shots.
That is correct. So they say Brady's trying to change the culture. Well, he hadn't changed it yet.
Yeah.
They're acting like these sucking ears.
Hold on, but Skip, what culture? Leonard Fournette. I mean, bro, you came from Jacksonville. And Tom is like...